Okay. Hi guys. We are online, okay. I say that we don't have many people, but I believe it's because we you might be busy, but it's not a problem. It's fine. In any case, as most of you asked us to teach you how to create CV, we did this presentation to show it to you as we know, yeah, because there are many other ways and the time is going so fast and it's changing like crazy. So let's get your dream job with efficient curriculum. Okay, what do we need for this? Let's see. Okay, I think most of you probably know that there are ways to create a CV template to fill out. Okay, there are different beautiful drafts to use only to fill in. Okay, sorry for a mistake. Use only or in Microsoft Office, or there is a Google Sheet. Yeah. There are different online CV builders. I will tell you a little bit later about it. And if you're good in design and would like to create a unique template for yourself, go ahead. That's not a problem. So, just a second. Okay. I prepared for you some examples that I use usually the Microsoft Office. I never tried the Google Sheet, but you can try, you can see, you might find yourself better with Google Sheet rather than Microsoft Office, yeah? So let's have a look which kind of curriculums that I found for you. This is one of the curriculums that Microsoft Word offers you, yeah? Um, the picture. The picture can be different. It depends on which position you're applying for. The name, your address, these are very important information to find you. I see that it's quite easy to see the information, yeah, which you represent. And please do not forget that you've got only 2 pages that you can use for your CV, no longer than 2 pages. Even 2 pages are really too much. Okay. The number 2 CV that I would like to show you, probably this one. That's quite clear. Yeah. But please remember that all these are editable. All right. So you can edit it as you wish. If you would like to put here, for example, instead of experience, the highlights. I'm sorry that it's in Italian because I have the Microsoft Office of Italian. I have an Italian software, so I didn't change the language just for the course. I'm sorry for that, but please remember that you can edit any information that you would like to. All right. The number 3, I would show you this one. Okay, if you like, for example, it depends also on the American companies. Most of them, they say that you don't need a picture, you don't need a photo, but in Europe, I would say yes. Yeah. So I would say for a picture, yes. But if you would like to do in American way, you're most welcome. This is another one. Creating, sorry for the noise. These are my kids. So this is the third one. Let's have a look on the course, I would say this one is not bad as well. It's a little bit fancy. Yes, there is a background and it's quite hard to edit, but I like the information, how it's represented here as well. So uh, probably from all these, everyone will have their own taste, their own way of creating your resume, your CV, right? So this is about the Microsoft, yeah. Another one, you have another way of creating an online CV. It's the free CV builder, yeah. I found for you here some different CV builder websites, which are cvmaker.com, jobscon.co, cakeresume.com, resumegenius.com, indeed.com, where you can create the resume as well, zeti.com, resume.com, and myperfectresume.com as well. All right. How does it look like? If you would like to have a look, please do browse. Okay. Here, for example, you can create the CV templates. You can have a look in many CV templates and choose the one which best suits you. Okay. This is the Novo Resume. Resume.com, very simple, easy to read. I like it as well. Zeti, okay. So it's quite easy to use. What I would advise you is to dive in to check all the information that you will find useful for you, okay? So just a second, I can't see. Okay, sorry. Then this one is also not bad, the Resume Genius. So please do have a look at these and choose whatever you prefer, okay? Yeah, that's all about it. What else? What else do you need to get your dream job? Probably a little covering letter would help, okay? The photo on your CV, please make sure the photo on your CV it's simple, not fancy, and with the clothes dress because it's really important, yeah. How you represent your resume, your CV, because when you're looking for a CV, the one that you don't like the picture, you don't like the phone, you just discard it and you don't look at it even. So it's your time, it's your investment on yourself to create. And the CV, the curriculum, should be renewed, if not every month, but every quarter of the year. Okay. You might do a new course. Why not? You might do new achievements. Why not? So you always have to keep your CV up to date. All right. What else? Information that you will put in your CV, it should be really good. Okay. It should represent you as a right person for that position. All right. The recruiter, HR manager, or the company which recruits you should see that you are the one. Okay. Remember that you have only like 10 seconds to impress someone that is looking on your CV, and think really good what you will put on your CV. Okay. Because imagine that if you put an advert about a position opening. The recruiter would receive like 200, 300 resumes, CVs, and he will keep only 10, 20 to consider. So your CV should be going out of the normality that they receive, that they see. It should look professional, it should look easy, simple, and it should be easy to find the information which recruiter needs. Okay? Um, who is online? Tell me if it's all clear by now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's clear.
Yeah, that's clear. Okay, good. So what else? What else? What else? Let's talk about the covering letter. I remember that in a many years back, when I wrote a covering letter, it was like a letter for a whole page. Now, the people does not have time to read the whole page. So it was 20 years back, and now it should be maximum 3 to 5 sentences. Okay? What is covering letter? Covering letter, it's a text that you can add on the email when you send your curriculum as an attachment. It can be attached apart from your CV in the email as well. It can be a covering letter in the attachment, okay? It can be in the email. So you can write it on the email and attach the curriculum, or you can attach both the curriculum and the covering letter, okay? In some companies, very big one, important ones, they do not review the applications, the CVs, but they do the application tracking, okay? Where you have to fill out all the information that you've got. My advice, what you have to do is prepare your curriculum next to you and fill out the application tracking form by copy paste, by rewriting it in a correct way, in a way that this company requires. Okay, it's very important. Don't be lazy. Sometimes I was lazy and sometimes I didn't put some informations and I regretted about it because it's very important when you fill out an application tracking of the company that you fill it out as good as you write your CV. Okay, how it should look like, how it should look, the covering letter. It must be like 3, 5 sentences. Okay, why? Because the recruiter, he doesn't have time, as I said. So please respect the time of the other people. All right. And in 3, 5 sentences, you can write the intro, the ending, and in the middle, 3 sentences. The intro could be Dear Sir, Madam, or to whom it may concern, to kind attention of HR manager, human resources manager, etc. Write whatever you are feeling comfortable with, okay? Write why are you writing this covering letter, okay? That I'm writing to inquire about the opening form of whatever. The second, what do you offer? Okay, if you are a student, if you would like to do an internship, if you would like to get a new job, if you have a years of experience, and if you haven't experienced your specialty, and why you're the strong candidate for this position. Okay? Short, smart, clear message should be written here. Okay? Um, Probably it's also important to mention that on the top portion of your CV, the recruiter will find the highlights of your career profile, okay, where you can put the three significant accomplishments, okay, that you have done in your career. All right. Why? Because by doing this, you create an interest. You intrigue the recruiter to continue reading your curriculum. Okay. And they know exactly where to find the information that they need, which I think it's quite important, when you're looking for a CV, that you see when a person respects your time, it's not just writing a resume. You see that the person did some research and he did his best to write this curriculum. Okay. The ending invite always to talk in personally. Okay, to talk personally. That you are happy and you welcome the opportunity to speak with them personally if they feel that you are the strong candidate for this position. Yeah. And always, always, always mention that you are available also for the other position in your company organization. Okay. That because um, it's like a system, if you don't mention it, they would put you in a dispatching, but not in the security management, okay? So in this way, they know that you might fit there, you might fit in section A, section B, or C, okay? So they copy paste in different sections. So it's really important that you mention that you are available, okay, for another position, not only this position, okay. Now about the CV. What is important? Important is to make a research. For example, you do the pre-writing of your curriculum, okay. How you do the pre-writing? You check the positions that you would like to work in, okay? And you collect the most important information, all the requirements, the hard skills that you need to do that job. Take notes, make a list of them, and concentrate yourself on specific skills of that particular industry. Which kind of IT knowledge skills do you need? Which languages do you need? Which kind of qualifications you must have? And don't worry too much about like soft skills, I'm a team player, or communication skills, or problem solving, or whatever. Okay? Because any recruiter, any HR manager, they would take it automatically as if it was already mentioned. Okay, so structure your CV as we said in the beginning. Um, Structure it either with Microsoft or Microsoft Word or Google Sheets or the CV builder, online CV builder. Okay. Um, how it should look like. It should be easy to read, okay? Very important. Easy to read and easy to find the required information, all right? Should be in very simple fonts. The color might be just black and white. It's fine as well. Maximum 2 pages, okay? Bold headlines, okay? And it should be pleasant to see, okay? Um, Very important, in the beginning, you write your name, your contact, right in the top, yeah? So it's easy to find you. When you put your name, you can put also next to it your position. Uh, then you put your phone, very necessary, okay? The phone and the email. And what else? The city and the country where you live. You don't need to mention about your materials, marital status or your exact address. Please save the time for the other person. But the other person should see where do you live, okay, to decide if the outsider is fine, if it's in US, okay. Um, Number 2, professional profile. Short presentation of yourself with highlights. What do I mean by this? If you have a lot of experience, you can't write 3 pages of your experience of all what you have done. But you can write the highlights, like since, for example, you worked from until in that company, your sales was, I don't know, doubled in 200% or 300%, and you achieved it because of your special project or whatsoever. Yeah. So it should be a highlight that aligns with the position that you are applying to. All right. Then you write your work experience. The first one is where do you work now at the moment? So you write the starting day and you write until present. Okay. Then you write your last job and the pre-last job and so on, so on, so on. But if you worked in 20 companies, you don't need to write all 20 companies and all what you have done in all those 20 companies. You write the most significant work experience that you had, which is good for your position that you're applying to. And the others, you can just put from to in the country, in the hotel, the position. That's it. Okay. From to the position, the country, the city, and the country. All right. That's it. So um, education, the courses that you did, very important. The core skills. Yeah. The core skills, I would even put after the professional profile, I would say the core skills. Which core skills do you know? Who can tell me? Asil?
Yes, Lisa.
Yes. Do you, for example, in your case, how do you think which core skills you might put in your curriculum? Languages? Yeah.
Languages, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that I am punctual, responsible.
It's not so important. You remember I said the soft skills, they already consider that it's automatically that you are a responsible, that you are punctual. Mm, But
and
more
it's
important, the hard skills, yeah? You remember the hard skills like IT skills,
mm-hmm.
languages, um, what else? The specific work, for example, if you say that you worked as a receptionist, surely a receptionist cannot be late, cannot do many things, okay? Cannot do uh, cannot be a receptionist if he's not punctual, if he doesn't have a customer skills, okay? So it comes
Mm-hmm.
automatically. So the most important job titles that you worked in, this is important as well, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
IT skills, um, job titles. For example, you worked in the logistics, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You write logistics. What in the logistics? Okay. Um, yeah, these are the core skills: languages, IT skills, job
Like
titles.
the job title, you mean like if I was worked like chief operator, so I should write chief operator, CO.
Chief operator, CO in logistics, I would say CO logistics. So, because the chief operator can be in different fields, and it can
Mm-hmm.
be in different sections in different industries. Yeah. So they need
Mm-hmm.
to know in where chief operator you've been. So, if in case of the dispatching, a person who a company who writes experience in dispatching or logistics, and they see that you have been working and as a CO in logistics, it's your highlight, it's your core skill. That's what recalls them to call you. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So then, hobbies and interests, like I like reading books and stuff like this. No, because these are absolutely not necessary and no one needs to know about this. Because when a recruiter sees it, it says, "Oh, what a waste of time." Okay, please do not write anything what is not necessary. But if you really want to add something in your hobbies and interests, it should be something very significant. Okay? Like, I don't know, you've been a volunteer, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
teacher, volunteering teacher, yeah, like I am, like Sam, and we are waiting for you, Asil,
Yeah, yeah.
to become one. Um, so, or maybe you did a marathon for some charity, or and you have given all yourself for the charity of saving, I don't know, the world from plastic or so on, because these things, yes, you can mention a little bit about, but not too much. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So like charity, yeah, charity. It's kind of part of my hobbies because once a year at least I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay. Good.
yeah, and marathons. You mean actually not that running marathons, but marathons for beauty industry, like for women's in
Mhm.
face building. I was doing that.
Wow.
I
Nice.
did that. Yeah, because we organized marathons, online marathons for women.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was teaching that there.
Wow, nice, nice. Can you teach Acadeti as well, our students? I think
Yeah, yeah,
we
just
will have a lot of students
yeah,
that are
because
interested.
so, I
I'm
just lost my
included.
phone and yeah, I just lost my phone and all materials. So I'm just now I'm trying to get that all of that back, and after that, of course, it will be the first thing that I will do.
Great, great. That was all about it. Yeah. Sorry for some
Mhm.
mistakes and so on, because at the end I didn't have much time to prepare too much of information. But
Mhm.
these informations, I think it's enough to start to create, to build your CV, to
Ah,
build your curriculum. Okay.
I didn't knew before that, that we should write down, for example, like volunteering or marathons instead of in hobby part, like instead of reading books or I don't know,
Yeah,
playing or
because
being.
these are additional information, yeah, that
Mhm,
represents your personality, yeah. Because
mhm,
if you don't care about humanity or whatsoever, why do you want to do a charity? Yeah, so it represents CV. What's the meaning of CV? It's the introduction of yourself. But everyone reads book. Everyone does, I don't know, running or jogging or self care. Yeah, this is a human beings that does. Everyone does it. But charities and volunteering, not many people does it. So it's kind of important for especially Americans, yeah.
yeah.
For Europeans, it's a less, but if it's in the industry of volunteering, yes, it can be done as well. But for US, research of pre-CV writing is really important. Please have a look in the positions that you're interested, and there you will see the key responsibilities, the requirements, and take a note from the requirements and from the job of all what you will do in this job. Okay, so you will understand which kind of IT knowledge you need, which kind of specific skills you need. Okay,
Mhm.
and CV surely can be different from an expert and internship student. So please do the research, okay? Whatever you write in your curriculum, it should represent yourself in a best way, okay? To find the best opportunity. And
Mhm.
let me know if you need help. Now, the dispatching chat probably we can use also for some Q&As. Yeah. Do you have any questions?
I just want to ask if I will write down my CV and then I can send to you to check my
Mm,
CV.
yes, but I prefer not to send it on, you know, I'm a little bit skeptic about sending your personal information in big groups, okay? Because I cannot be responsible of other people. I can be responsible for myself. You can send it to me and I can advise you what I think about, yeah?
I I was I was thinking to send to you directly,
Ah,
not to the.
okay. Okay. Yeah, fine. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
All right.
Can I ask,
Yeah, sure, Azamat.
can we add in our series that we had Acadeti dispatching course?
Sorry, I can't hear you, Azamat. I'm sorry.
Uh, can we add, can we put that we had Acadeti course?
You can put Acadeti course, yes, but it's not official, yeah? We are just volunteers. I did like 20 years of work in my work experience, so I'm teaching. I'm like, yeah, you can put, it's not a problem. but it's not
Me-
an official organization yet. Okay?
How to put how to write down correct way? Maybe like we how to say it? Dispatching course from Acadeti volunteers, maybe
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, you can do dispatching course of Acadeti. Um, And remember that our teachers actually were the Boston School, yeah, the Boston, not the teachers, but the consultings were given by the Boston School and the New York, probably the Surge. Do you remember Surge?
Yeah, I remember.
So then, yes, these two schools. So we need to think, we can probably ask Sam what he thinks about, because I asked him today to be present, maybe to add something important in the dispatching CV. Yeah, because dispatching, it's another industry, it's a logistics, so he might be much better on adding some specific information, in my opinion. We can
We
check
could,
with him. Yeah,
yeah, check with him because it's one of the important things because he is in
yeah,
USA, he is in working in this field, so I think it will be
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
useful.
And yes, that's all about it. Not really something very difficult, but just being prepared, because the CV, for example, if you pass the your CV application will be approved. The second one will be the phone call. Yeah, they might organize a phone call interview and the video interview as well. So the companies usually talks about it. If it's in another country, they would like to see the person, how he looks like, how he talks, his body language, and so on, because these are the important things. Yeah.
Americans pay attention to the body language as well.
Sure,
Eye
sure,
contact.
sure. Eye contact, smile, yeah,
Yeah,
smile. Mm-hmm.
smile,
Right.
eye contact, body language. It's the most important things.
Yeah. And your communication skills. And there you can show your communication skills. Yeah. You can
Yeah, and
write
all
the,
be
mm-hmm.
like we should be confident when we are talking
Yeah.
because they pay attention on that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like don't think about mistakes. I don't know. When I was working with American volunteers, they were always like teach us to be confident and don't be embarrassed. Like don't think about your mistakes. Just
Yeah.
talk and
Yeah.
confident.
They're more
That
simple. They're much more simple people than we are. Yes, Europe is a little bit different because in Europe um, the people are different. Yeah, there is still not, it's not so simple. Yeah, but US,
yeah.
yes, they recall a lot the confidence when you will be taking an interview, and you should not be shy to say how good you are. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because, for example, they might ask, who is this Acadeti? Yeah? You can put our Instagram where they can see that it was really done. Yeah. And on the bottom of the curriculum, please don't forget to put the references are available upon request. Yeah, because I might write, I don't know, I worked in Antarctica in scientific team,
That's-
but
uh,
they should know if it was really true. Yeah. So, and you need to have your reference letter from every company that you worked. with. Okay, this is very important. The recommendation
Reference
letters.
letter?
Yes, the reference letter, it's something that the company where you used to work will be giving it to you. Yeah, but
Like,
but
mhm.
they don't give it to everyone. For example, in the hotels, they might give you a certificate, but the reference letter, the recommendation letter, they give it only if you ask for it. Okay?
Yeah, I just one recommendation. Or yeah, recommendation letter from hotel in
Mm-hmm.
Antalya.
Mm-hmm.
But it was my just first internship work.
It's such a pity that you didn't take from the logistic company you worked with, so because
Mm,
in the recommendation letter, what they usually put, how good
I
you are in sales,
yeah.
how good you are in doing your work, and so on and so on and so on. It will represent you from the words of other people, okay,
Mhm.
that you worked with.
I will try to find it, but I think, but the owner of this company where I was working in China, he is already not in China.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But I think Asil went out, okay, probably for the connection. Azaman, did I reply for your question?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Mia, do you have any questions?
Yes, Lisa, I don't get the place about the recruiters. Should we work with them to get the job, or I don't get that?
Okay. There are two different ways. Okay. Not this one. I don't remember where did I put it.
Oh,
Logical. Yes, just a second, Asil. Oh, well, whatever. I will explain you just by two words. There are different ways of being recruited. Yeah, Mia. You can be
mhm.
recruited by a recruiting company like Indeed, job hunting, or whatsoever. Because some companies, they don't have an HR department. Okay, so what do they do? They give requirements, the key responsibilities, and the company profile to the recruiter. And the recruiter will search, will hunt for a correct person, for the right person. Okay? So this is one way. And you can send to the recruiting companies as well. And the recruiting companies, for example, if you go even to Indeed, where is Indeed? Okay, no, yeah, Indeed. All these, no, whatever. Confusing workplace ethics expectation, United States. So you search in a company. I don't know why all this. Indeed.com. Okay, now this is, for example, if I'm looking for customer relations, customer service job, for example, yeah, in let's say Lugano, okay, vabbè, it's no, Milano, yeah, these jobs are given to Indeed from the companies, yeah, to hunt for them a right person. Yeah, but sometimes, like some companies, they, for example, in our case, Manas Express, for example, yeah, Manas Express would be searching. By the way, their Manas Express would be no, Manas Express, Chicago. They would be searching. Where is it? The website, yeah. Because the last time I've opened it and they had, for example, yeah, job application for a dispatcher position. Okay, here you just need to fill it out. That's it, and upload your curriculum. Yeah, this is, for example, an example of a company that hires. And in case of where is the Indeed? In case of Indeed, no, whatever. Mia, you understand? So Manas Express, it's a company, but he can also ask for Indeed or Job Hunter to search for them a person that is right for them. But you can send your curriculum here as well.
I got it. That websites in recruiter roles. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. You will be searching job directly with the companies, and you should search also with the recruiting companies, because recruiting companies, they have much more positions rather than one company. Okay?
Mm.
And when you send your curriculum, it should, there are two different ways, okay? When you send to a recruitment company, they will um, check your curriculum and say, okay, this is good, this is not, this is not. So if you don't pass, okay, if you don't pass the recruitment company, they will not send your curriculum to the company itself. But if you send your curriculum right to the company's address, if there is a possibility like in this case, then it's perfect. You understand? You can do then directly, and then you have one chance more to be to get this job. Yeah.
I got it. I want to ask. I remember that Sam was talking in Indeed, no, LinkedIn, and that you should to try get friends with the recruiters. And I understand that recruiter is representing or representer, like right? Or I got it wrong.
I didn't get your question. I'm sorry, Mia.
Okay, I'll try again. When Sam was explaining about the CVs, he said that in the LinkedIn website, we should try to connect with the recruiters.
Yes. So in
Recruiter.
LinkedIn,
Other. Is LinkedIn is a recruiter, or a recruiter is a man that has a profile in
no,
LinkedIn?
no.
No, LinkedIn is a
LinkedIn is a platform. It's an amazing platform for professionals. Yeah. But LinkedIn, it's your professional representing yourself. Okay. For example, yeah. Um, It's not the best, but that's what I have. Yeah, bye-bye, Azamat. Thank you. Here you write all what you know. Yeah, information. It's kind of a CV itself. You understand, Mia? LinkedIn, for example, you go there in the LinkedIn and you say you have to register yourself first of all, okay? And put all the information that is necessary, but it's like a Facebook, yeah, but for the
Yeah.
professional life. You
Okay.
understand?
But profiles where they represent or they was right the recruiter, like representing themselves like recruiters. Is that normal?
No, LinkedIn, to work in LinkedIn, you should be someone really special, you know, Mia, because LinkedIn, it's a company like Facebook and Google, and it's a very high competition to work in LinkedIn. And you should be from probably there are many sections, but not dispatching. In LinkedIn, there are a lot of recruiters that have their own profiles, okay? And sometimes they send opening positions. But to search a job in LinkedIn, how you should do? You should register. Let's write it down so everyone can whatever. Okay, first register. Okay, in the LinkedIn. Now we are talking about LinkedIn. Yeah, register yourself. Put your professional information. Okay, then you what you do? Then you add and follow friends, companies, recruiting companies, okay, and so on. Then you put a search, okay, setting of search, job search, setting of job search, okay, like for example, you are interested in becoming remote dispatcher. Yeah, you look in the search for a remote dispatcher. You search for whatever, customer relations, IT, front end, back end, or whatever, depending on what you are looking for. You understand? Then every week, okay, week or months or a day, you will receive opening positions. Yeah. What are the highlights of LinkedIn? The companies are completely transparent, okay, and you have equality, yeah, equally right for equal right for everyone, okay. So you will have your competitors, the candidates from all over the world, or from the specific place. So you should be very, very specific on how to set your job search. Okay, setting of job search is very, very important. Okay, any questions?
Yeah, another one. About the keywords in the CV, should I put them in the old text, or I should do another part and write the keywords just that belongs or
Mia,
my skills.
before you put anything in the LinkedIn, my advice is research, because it's very, very delicate. Okay, if you put I'm searching for dispatcher job, no one will be your friend in LinkedIn. Okay, you should, it's your CV, but without without a recall for a job search. I don't know if I explain it. You have to be, for example, even if you are looking for a job, yeah, don't write that you are looking for a job in LinkedIn. This is my advice. Rather
Things.
than writing like this, you put your job search, okay, and one by one, you apply for each company.
To their website directly.
Yes, because I want to show you how it looks like. So, for example, you will see these kind of offers, okay? And you can just write here, candidate now, okay? And you will be sending all your information directly to the company which is hiring, okay? For example, here you will see all the companies logos, so you know which kind of company is looking for a job, okay? For example, in here you might find also all the job requirements, responsibilities, the title, location, and so on, so on. You see? But it's
Can you
really
open,
good, the LinkedIn, for a job
Lisa?
search. Yes?
Can you open that second one? Work from home customer service rep eBay.
Work from home,
Just I'm curious.
Atlanta, Georgia,
Yeah.
state, United States. Okay. Here, what is next? Our benefits requirements. Okay, must be located in Georgia. So don't send it, because they will not even consider a foreigner curriculums. Yeah. When it's a must, it's a must. Okay. But when they write preferably, no, here not. When it's written preferably, then you might send, but you have 10% out of 100. Yeah. So that's why the pre-research of CV writing is an important part of all the structure. Okay. Mia, did I respond to your
Yeah,
It's
A
good.
lot.
Yes, I forgot to add about LinkedIn. It's good that you asked me. Because LinkedIn, I love LinkedIn and I'm crazy about. But my profile, for example, it can be edited much better than now, and it's a work, every month's work. Yeah, at least once a month. If you send a post, if you repost something useful and your profile is interesting, you must interest other people to look into your LinkedIn profile. But my advice, do not add everyone to your friend, okay? Um, the targeting, it must be really well done, okay? Um, the targeting of whom do you want to have, it's not a friend as in Facebook, okay? It's someone that you might be working with. It's someone that you might be interesting to be friend with, to check more about that information that he is posting or whatever. When you are searching for a job or something, please uh, do always comment, because but the comments always very efficient, professional. If it's not, keep it for yourself, okay? Because no one interested. It should be something that would add a value to your LinkedIn profile.
Got it. Then we should just complete our CV on LinkedIn and just don't connect with anyone. Just like that.
But if you don't connect with anyone, I think your curriculum will not even be considered. Then better not to do a LinkedIn. LinkedIn needs to be researched by you, okay? It's a very smart platform that you need to study, okay? Like any other platform, but LinkedIn is one of the strongest, yeah? Because they want to see a live person. That's why you are registered there, okay? They don't want to see a dead profile. They want to have a live profile. You understand?
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
And what websites do you advise? Can you advise?
The websites, the ones that I told you here, CV Make. This is the for the CV, yeah. For the job search, you just write a job hunter, yeah, job search in Google, and the algorithms that Google has will find you exactly what you are searching for. Okay, because Google now is so smart, it's so efficient that you don't need to even think about. They have already the algorithms that will find for you the correct information. Job Hunter, Job Search, Indeed, one of the most important. Job Rapid, probably there was one. But, for example, in the dispatching, when you write dispatching jobs, yeah, team, no, it's he's writing to jobs dispatch. Dispatcher jobs. You see, the first one comes out the Indeed. Yeah, Indeed. Naukri I've never heard about. you see LinkedIn, but in India, JT country, there was one guy who found a job already from our group, and he found it in Ukraine, I believe. There were, for example, like Manas Express. There are also a lot of other companies in Russia, in Ukraine that you can work with, yeah, to start. But surely the experience of working in US it would be much better. But probably, in my opinion, they would need someone a little bit experienced, yeah, so they don't need to start the teaching their internship right from the beginning. So if you work at least in Manas Express or some equivalent companies, when you put it in the CV that you worked with them, that you are working with them, but you want to upgrade your skills with mother company from US, why not? Then maybe, for example, I think Asil, you are qualified for this job in US because you had already experience and you know what you can talk about. Yeah.
Yeah.
If for example, Mia, if you didn't work in dispatching, you might try first to work in Kyrgyzstan, in Ukraine, in Russia, at least for 6 months. 6 months, it's quite enough to get that little that you need to search for another job, you know?
Okay.
All right, guys, girls, I have to go now. I'm thanking you all for coming, and I'll send the register of this meeting, and I wish you a very nice vacations because Acadeti team is quite tired now. We are going also on vacation, and we see each other for the end of August for an English course for beginners and maybe A1, A2. Okay, so if you have a wish to help us, you are most welcome because there are so many people that are struggling to learn the language. Okay, so if you have a possibility, you're most welcome to our team. Okay, take
You
care of
live.
yourself and have a great time. All the best. Bye bye.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
We're helping.
Not at all. Bye.